This meditation is not short, so you may choose to take your position. We all get into stressful situations from time to time, so it's not about eliminating stress from our lives, but about how we manage it, how we react to it. When we encounter something that stresses us out a medium amount, we need to manage the stress so that it doesn't build into more. Things that are medium stressors are like having a deadline and getting there sooner than you thought. Perhaps even having a social dinner that you don't really want to go to. Those are medium stresses. When you're stressed, you cannot focus. So then on the other hand, when you focus, you can't be stressed. So let's focus on our breath right now. What is it like right now? Feel your belly expand and contract with your breath. Feel your chest rise and fall. Feeling the air passing through your nose softly as you breathe. Notice every single detail about your breath that you can. Feel it filling all the different areas as you inhale. Is that air warm or cool? So let's take 3 deep breaths right now together and pay attention to how each breath feels. First breath, breathing in as much as you can until you're brimming with air. Hold it just a few seconds and exhale, allowing relaxation to come to you. Second breath, pulling air fully into your body, oxygenating your whole self. Hold it and exhale, allowing you to become even more relaxed. Third breath, make it a really good one. Fully in, hold it. Exhale, feeling much more relaxed than when we started. You may notice that breathing with intention is very powerful. It's a tool that in changing your state of mind. If you feel you need to relax even more, you can always repeat those 3 powerful breaths at any time. Breathing deeply and fully is helpful in any situation, but especially during the more difficult times in our lives. Another wonderful tool that we can use when you're experiencing a moderate stress level is nature. So viewing nature is very relaxing and calming to every human. You can either go to a place where there are tall trees and nice grass, or you can take a walk around your neighborhood or workplace and pay attention to the plants around you. Plants and trees do provide us with oxygen after all. So we do greatly need them. If you find stress is beginning to build in you, take a walk or gaze out the window into nature. Be grateful for nature when you see it. Thank the nature in your mind for all the relaxation it brings to everyone around the world. If you cannot get to a place outdoors, you can simply imagine it. So right now, let's imagine a beautiful garden, eyes closed. When you close your eyes, a wave of relaxation sweeps over you and you can see that you're in a beautiful garden. There is a soft and natural path through the garden that you begin to walk down. In this garden, There are so many exquisite plants producing the most beautiful flowers you have ever seen. The trees around are thriving and tall. The trees sway in the wind with grace, back and forth, back and forth. You look down at the smaller shrubs and plants that are passing by as you walk along this path. And you can see their leaves of various kinds being caressed by the wind. Some leaves are waxy and reflect the sunlight, while others are soft and delicate. Now take a deep breath. It's fresh air these plants produce for you, and you catch an aroma of a gorgeous flower. You look around to see what's producing this fragrance and spot the most beautiful white flower you've ever seen. It's huge, almost the size of a dinner plate, and it smells sweeter than any rose. You get closer to this flower and the fragrance is mesmerizing. You're right up next to the flower now, and you bend down and smell it even closer. When you inhale its beauty, the aroma of this flower heals you in all kinds of ways. The sweet smell eliminates stress in your mind and body. Inhale another deep breath in your nose. The aroma is healing your body and any illness or ailment you might have. Take in another breath of its beauty and you'll feel it completely relax and set you at ease. You haven't felt this nice in quite some time. We're going to say goodbye to this flower and thank it for everything it gave us, and continue down the path through nature. It's beautiful here, and you feel safe. You can feel the gentle sun rays on your skin and how it brings you nutrients. Just enjoy being in your garden for a little while. Let's begin to walk back along the path the way you came and say goodbye to all the beautiful nature that you saw here. You can always come back to this place by simply remembering it and allow the thought of nature to simply eliminate all of your stress. So I'm going to begin to count from 1 to 5 now, and with each word I say, you'll become more and more aware of the present moment and ready to go about the remainder of this session. So 1, coming back now. 2, bringing back the memory of nature with you. 3, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. 4, feeling stress-free and ready to achieve anything. And 5, welcome back. And let's move on to the next part of our session. So just slowly taking your time, bringing yourself around to coming to sitting up. And let's stretch out your left leg. I'm going to reach down furthest point. Bring the foot to the crook of the other, and good posture. Pick your leg up and over. And come around the other way. center and nose to knee. Coming up, we'll stretch the other leg out. Reaching down furthest point. Coming up, bring the foot to the crook of the other. Sit bones are grounded to the mat. Ears over shoulders. Picking leg up and over. Come around the other way. Back to center and nose to knee. Coming up, let's bring bottom of the feet together. And we'll flutter the legs. And while we're here in this position, we'll come to be still. Simply shrugging your shoulders toward your ears. And let's drop one shoulder, lean to the other, and alternate. Back at center. Let's cross the legs in. Let's rub our hands together. Resting right hand at the center of the chest, left hand on top. A prayer for peace in our mind, peace in our body, peace in the spirit, and rest in the soul. And let's tap to the chest, to the shoulders, back to center. Let's tap underarm. And we'll tap the other underarm. Interlace our fingers and taking the hands forward, circle around, and other way. Thumbs touch your chest and then palms forward. Bring it back and we'll exchange the fingers, the thumbs, take your hands around. Other direction. Thumbs to the chest and palms forward. Back at center. Let's bring that energy in our hands and our fingers to the chin. Reminding ourselves to be mindful of our words. Moving along the jaw, upper lip, under the eyes. To the temples, over the eyes, to the crown of the head, dust off. Bringing our hands to our knees. Let's tuck the chin and round the back. Breathe in, face up. A few more breaths like this. Back at your center. Let's bring that left leg around the back. Hands in front of your knee. You want to take a breath and release down toward your knee. Pressing up. And one more time. Let's switch our legs around the other side. Hands in front of your knee, and release your nose down toward your knee. Press up, and one more time. Come on up. And let's bring ourselves round on our hands and knees, face another way. Breathe in and out, cat-cow. Back at center, and we'll take hips side to side. Down on our stomach. Let's come all the way down. Stack your hands, rest your forehead down. Let's bring both feet toward your body. And both feet almost to the ground. And one more time. Moving one leg then the other. The foot just hovering right above the ground. And we'll sway the legs side to side. We'll bring the feet down and take the feet off the mat. Swish your hips side to side. Bring bottom of our feet together and bring the feet close to the body, which scoots the knees out a little wider. Just relaxing in this position. Take notice of the breath in your belly, breath in your chest. Bring your feet over your knees, and in this position, sway your legs a little bit side to side. Opening up through the hips. We'll bring the feet down out wide. Let's come up on our elbows. Always being in tune with your body and what's right for you today. Releasing down. Bring feet back into hip width. And let's bend right leg, foot in close to your body. Pick it up, stretch it back, and left leg. Right leg. And pressing left leg to the mat, raise up straight right leg. And let's alternate. And one more time, each leg. Hands by your chest. Breathe in, press up. Releasing down. Bend your legs. And legs side to side. Let's come on up on our hands and knees. And stretch back. Left leg. We'll bend it, a knee to the left. Toes to the ground. Right arm forward. Bringing polarity and balance to the body. Right hand replaces left and hand under and up. Back to center. Making intentional moves. Let's stretch back right leg. We'll bend it, a knee to the right. Toes to the ground. Press back. Left arm forward. Bring that hand, replace the right. Hand under and up. We look up to the sky. We ask God's protection and blessing. May He give us strength to meet life's demands. Let's come back at center. I'm going to come down in child's pose. Bringing ourselves back at our center. Come on up on your elbows. Bring your knees into hip width. Stretching back through your tailbone. Hands in front of your elbows. You feel nice and steady. Mindful of your body as you slowly pick up left leg. Reach toes toward the sky. Bend it. And knee to the ground. Stretching up right leg. We'll bend it. And knee to the ground. Let's bring our hands back under our shoulders. Tucking your toes under. Let's straighten the legs. Small steps, bring your hands and feet toward each other. Bring hands to your shins and face forward. Slowly coming up to mountain pose. Relaxing the arms by your side. Let's take left foot forward. Bring arm up. Releasing hand down. Breathe in, come up, and we'll step back. And let's take right foot forward. Right arm up. Releasing down. And coming up. Stepping back. And let's turn to the front. I'm going to bring right heel to inside of left leg. Hands to heart. Reminding ourselves of all of our tips. That left foot stretched out, good balance, thumbs to the chest. Eye level focal point. Check out your balance. If you feel better to just leave your foot here, that's okay. Or pick it up if it feels right. Releasing down, left heel to inside of right leg. Picking it up. Step our foot out. Let's take our feet open wide. Right foot to the right and bend the knee, arms open. Bring your right hand up, face lifted. Releasing down. Coming up, we'll exchange the position of our feet. Arms open. Left hand up, face lifted. Releasing down. Come up. I'm going to reach down and gather and lift. Let's do one more. Stretch the arms open. Receiving, believing all the goodness. Just come down on your back. Heels a little close to the body. Let's sway the legs side to side. center, we'll lift the hips in bridge. Releasing down. And stretch up right leg. Want to point and flex the foot. Point your toes and let's draw a circle with the whole leg. Other direction. Leg to the right, leg to the left. Back at center and leg toward your face, help it. And rest that ankle above left knee. Now let's roll to the right. On over and roll to the left. Back at center. Stretch up left leg. Point and flex the foot. Point your toes and draw a circle. Whole leg. Other way. And leg to the left. To the right. Leg toward your face. Now let's bring that ankle above right knee. Rolling to the left. And we'll roll to the right. Coming back at center. Let's bring bottom of our feet together, heels close to the body. We'll stretch our arms over the shoulders, reach and stretch. And hands down by your side. And if the move feels right, always taking the move slow so that you have time to catch yourself. We'll lift the hips in bridge. Releasing down, we're going to take one more breath, and when you breathe out, ease your feet to the end of the mat. We're going to stretch ourselves out. Surrendering mind and body. Ourselves on around to coming up. Let's bring our hands to heart, referring back to the meditation at the beginning of the session. To catch ourselves before lots of stress, to just learn to calm ourselves, taking breath, taking a little time to take a break, prayer. We have chances for rain the next 8 days or so. Prayer for rain, and we'll close our session. Namaste.
Namaste.